guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Before we get to the gameplay in today's video, we have Lemon Tree back on the channel. The 2.9 Xbow God is using the Electro Spirit now. We'll talk about this new card that hit the game today, but first some news for you guys, starting with the Electro Giant. So after yesterday's video, only, I don't know, 17 hours ago now, the time of this recording, I guess that yesterday's video is all moot because we talked about how upset the community is that essentially this whole season of boost is wasted on a card that could be the worst win condition in the game. So today we received news that the Electro Giant is getting a 12% HP buff. Also in the next update, as you guys can see on the screen here, we will be increasing the counterattack damage he deals so that it scales alongside his level, kind of fixing that bug. This change can't exist in the current version, blah, blah, blah. They also say the extra buff to Electro Giant will be released in the new update alongside many changes and improvements to the current Clan Wars. This new update is currently planned to drop during Season 17. Stay tuned for more information. Okay, that's good news. More good news here. Drew says on Twitter 2 hours ago, we are boosting the card again next month so that players can enjoy it with the extra buff. So the boost will extend beyond October into November as well on the Electro Giant, okay? So all good news there. Now transitioning to the new card, the Electro Spirit. Very, very funny interactions here. First of all, in case you guys haven't played the card yet, take a look at this video. I mean, it's pretty, let me actually size it appropriately, but it is pretty crazy here, guys. Check out the Electro Spirit in action. You got to be very careful about King Tower activations. This dude, what does it hit? 7 targets? I mean, did you guys see that? Let me play that again here. Look at this. E-Spirit touches down. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my word. Obviously, who's actually putting an Xbow behind their tower, but still, I mean, this video isn't to show you, wow, it's so OP. It's rather to say you got to be careful about King Tower activations with this card. Man, for whatever reason, this is very satisfying to watch. I can just watch this again and again. Either way, guys, that is the new card, and suffice it to say, it is really good against cards like, check it out, Lava Hound. Let's watch this again. Credit to Soaking on this one, but check it out. Man, against the Lava Pups, absolutely annihilated there. Granted, the Princess and the Spirit Goblins helping out as well, but see that E-Spirit? Boom, 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 hitting every single one of the pups, and that is all she wrote. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the actual game here and focus on some Lemon Tree 2.9 Xbow Cycle with the E-Spirit, what we all feared. Hey guys, before we jump into the main video, quick little edit here. As you can see, I'm in the editing room floor. I was catfish, not really, I'm just an idiot. The best NA changed his name to Lemon Tree 68, who has actually taken a break from the game. So anytime I say Lemon Tree, although his name is Lemon Tree, you should know that is the best NA. Alright, enjoy the gameplay, guys. Alright, so Lemon Tree 68, guys, we are in game. He already unlocked the card and rattled off a 12-win grand challenge with the card. A flawless 12-win grand challenge, and let's just go ahead and start out. I'll show you the 12-win as well. I asked Lemon Tree 68, you know, what do you think of this card? Because I think the first fear that a lot of us had, myself included, was, dude, what if, like, this is the best cycle card and it's just absolutely stun targeting, or electro chain stun targeting everything in the arena? Is that going to make the game just an overall worse experience right now? And luckily, Lemon Tree is kind of on the fence. He says that he likes the card. He says that long term, he's not sure if he'll go with the E-Spirit over the Ice Spirit, although he's considering it. Obviously, we saw the advantages to the E-Spirit earlier, right? And King Tower activations, not that big of a deal when you're playing Xbow at the end of the day, right? So Xbow 2.9, 3.0 with the Knight or the Ice Golem does seem like the natural fit for the card in some ways, but of course it is matchup dependent. Now, a few funny tweets, I think I might, now I don't have them kind of queued up here, but a lot of people are saying, dude, what sense does it make that a 1 elixir card actually targets more in the chain stun than the E-Giant? I think it's 7 versus 5. It really is insane in that regard, but to me personally, I don't think the card is OP. I think it's just something we'll have to get used to. It does less damage, and it has a little bit shorter of a stun than the Ice Spirit. That's why Lemon Tree is on the fence over whether it will end up permanently replacing the Ice Spirit in cycle decks, specifically 2.9. for which he is the master. Now, against this matchup, I mean, the opponent does have Sparky, but of course, you have to time it appropriately. It's not like it has an enter the arena ability like an E-Wiz or anything like that, so you need to make sure the Sparky gets one hit off first before stunning it with the E-Spirit, as you see right here. But that stun was so short. Luckily, we're okay because those skeletons kind of helped out, but that was an example, and the reason I wanted to show this replay to you guys first is to kind of temper our, you know, worries and or frustration on the card, not to overreact, because at the end of the day, you can see it right there against Sparky. That stun is very short on the card, so that does limit its, I don't know, OP-ness. That's a word, right? Did I just say that? Am I going to get flagged and demonetized? Whatever that phrase is, you guys get the point. So here we're cycling it at the bridge, and it doesn't actually chain onto the tower there, so you have to keep the radius in mind as well here. But you will see it better used in other matchups, such as Lava Hound. If you're a Lava Hound or a Graveyard player today, you're not too happy about this card, because Graveyard, I mean, it's a great Graveyard counter. As a matter of fact, I am going to find the tweet here. I'll put it over the overlay. I'll remember to do that while I'm editing the video, but I'll tell you what, a lot of Graveyard players are upset today on Twitter, basically saying that, dude, this one elixir card almost counters my entire graveyard because it's just going to one at a time with that delay there, which is important because there is a spawn delay on graveyard as well. It's going to counter almost my entire graveyard. So people are not happy about that, and because of the Lava Hound interaction that SoKing showed on Twitter earlier, a lot of Lava players complaining about this card, but I guess at the end of the day, that's also what you're going to get on any new card, right? If it happens to counter the archetype that you love playing and that you enjoy playing and you've leveled up, and I totally understand, I totally get that, it's gonna frustrate you. In this match, of course, Lemon Tree has things in control, excuse me, and even against kind of a beatdown deck, they have plenty of ground units. They have a Bandit, they have a Lumberjack, a Giant, a Sparky, they have a E-Wiz. Lemon Tree's got it absolutely under control here, and man, just makes everything look easy. Lemon Tree is definitely one of my favorite players to watch. It's kind of an older video, but if you guys want to take a look at him, and again, stops that Sparky from getting a hit there with the E-Spirit. A lot of people are trying this E-Spirit, and let me tell you, the overall reaction from the community is kind of split. However, a lot of people actually, winning 12-win grand challenges, which is not a surprise. It's a 1 elixir card compared to a, 8 elixir card on the E-Giant. By the way, guys, thank you for all the comments on yesterday's video, and thank you so much again for the donations. I really appreciate that to the Against Malaria Foundation. And here we go. It's 2 Giants now. The opponent says, well, 1 Giant's not working out for me. Let me try 2. But again, you're just getting so much value out of all his buildings, cutting that Giant all the way around the arena there, from one Tesla to another, making that nice chain of defensive buildings there, nice defensive fortification by Lemon Tree, 2 Xbows, pull everything over, and again, this one I think is going to end in a draw, basically just a fireball and a log away from victory here, but with 10 seconds left, don't think it's going to even need it, obviously, with all this damage, or life, excuse me, HP, excuse me, left on his tower, and hey, we're 83 HP short, but we'll take the victory in the tiebreaker. Let's go ahead and have you guys, let me throw the question to you guys. Have you unlocked the new card yet? Are you a fan of the Electro Spirit? How do you feel about it? Average, a little bit above average, a little bit below average? Will you use it in one of your decks? I guess the downside is, when what we don't have clarity on is, okay, is it going to be boosted next season too, along with the Electro Giant? Or is it just going to be the E-Giant boosted? Because I would like to see both. Am I being too greedy? I would like to see both cards boosted because of kind of the bug issues, especially, not just the emergency buff. And was that the buff that you guys were looking for on the Electro Giant? Let me know. And here we go. This is the 12-win victory here for Lemon Tree. He's going against Mega Knight, Prince, Baby D, with the E-Spirit in there as well. So you can see, like I said, a lot of 12-win grand challenges already today using the Electro Spirit. That was definitely not the case. I think, I can't tell you, I'm not saying there's never been one, but I haven't seen anybody win a GC with the with the Electro Giant yet. That's how bad the big fella seems to be struggling, but of course that can be a very powerful card. We've seen it again. Savvy, longtime Clash Royale players will know this. You guys know who you are. It's a very, very, very thin margin between being an awful, dead, sucky, gross card in the game to being a gross card in another way, to being super OP. So just a couple buffs can take a card from being, okay, this is very underwhelming, to wow, this card is broken and needs an emergency nerf. So I do, although I kind of want to see the card at 7 Elixir personally. I'm not saying that's the right decision. I'm not a game designer by any stretch of the imagination, but I have to say that I'm satisfied that they didn't go kind of overboard. The bug fix is coming. That's what I was really looking for. So the bug fix on his damage reflection is coming next month in November, and the HP does seem reasonable. 12.5% or whatever it was HP buff is actually a lot of hit points added to this character in the game, so I'm happy about that. What about you guys? Are you satisfied? Are you what do you grade the balance change, if you will, of the E Giant? So here we go, guys. I'm not sure. Did we just pull off a King Tower activation there with the skeletons? I might have missed that. I'm not sure if we did or not. But either way, stopping, another benefit of the card is stopping charging units. Of course, the Ice Spirit does the same thing, so it's not like it's unique in that regard. Do you guys feel like this card for 1 Elixir is unique enough to justify its addition to the game? I guess that would be another question that I would ask you guys. Me personally, I think it's cool they add another 1 Elixir card. You guys know me. I've been wanting to cannibalize a 0 Elixir card since, I don't know, 2016. So I like cheap cards. I love that they add cheap cards to the game. I love that it's a common card added to the game. However, I don't think it's unique enough to get me super excited about the card, And if it ends up making 2.9 or 2.6 more pervasive and annoying in the game, and I'll say annoying personally, I say annoying because that's what I hear from you guys every day in the comments, okay? So if it annoys more players, we can't afford to lose anybody at this point in Clash Royale, right? That's where my head's at right now. So anyway, guys, here we go. Back to the match here, and again, this is the 12-win attempt here for Lemon Tree, playing some pretty smart defense there. We do have the nice damage advantage thanks to an Xbow lock on the right tower of the opponent. I do want to make sure you stick around because I do want to show you a Lava Hound matchup using the E-Spirit here. But of course, it was Lemon Tree who was the first victory that I saw, at least, with this card with 2.9, right? What we all feared. Oh, crap. So here we go. It's going to be a short stun on the Mega Knight there. We played the Ice Golem in the left-hand lane. A log will kill the E-Spirit along with pushing back and stopping that charge from the Prince. We have skeletons in hand. We're going to go ahead and pull that Prince to the center. And again, a smart defensive sequence there from Lemon Tree. See how apt and absolutely just comfortable Lemon Tree is in terms of switching lanes with his Xbow assaults. Just constantly switching lanes. If he sees the opponent make a sizable Elixir investment in one lane, he'll hit the other lane. In this case, it was a Baby D. So here we go. It's going to be a Prince in the back. We immediately go again with the Xbow in the opposite lane. Of course, it is triple Elixir time, so the opponent had enough time to recoup Elixir with the Mega Knight. So now we have a Mega Knight in Baby D. We are protecting that Xbow with the Ice Golem and giving the Tesla time in the center to do some work, right? Ice Golem there to distract that miner, eat up a couple miner shovel swings, and now we can start Xbow cycling just to ensure we have the damage advantage, which is not a lock right now. So this is a very interesting deck that the opponent is playing here, guys. Go ahead and copy this one. Let me know what you think. It's Miner Poison with the Mega Knight Prince. 5 seconds remaining. 4, and just doing a good job kiting everything. Look at that E-Spirit coming in clutch at the very end. And that was the 12-win victory inside this GC, taking this match with a 184 HP advantage remaining on our tower after another triple Elixir match. Let's go ahead and show you the Lava Hound match that I alluded to earlier. That's the one we just saw. Here it is right here. So let's see how we tackle Lava Loon with this deck, and how is the E-Spirit compared to the Ice Spirit against this matchup. Obviously, the E-Spirit is better against pups. There's no doubt about that. However, is it better against the balloon? No. So does the fact that it's better against, and these are the small little kind of micro interactions that players, pro players, or any good player has to think about when considering to make a change. So against Lava Hound, you do want to go Xbow immediately after they drop the Lava Hound. That was the case here. Here comes the Skeleton Dragons for the opponent. They go ahead and launch a fireball at both of our buildings. It's okay though. We're still going to be able to rest assured, Lemon Tree, out of anybody, knows how to defend. And here that time, he kind of wasted the E-Spirit, right? We could have used the E-Spirit to almost totally counter, plus help with the tower, all of those pups. Instead, we go ahead and opt not to use him, or to use him but earlier, and the opponent actually scores a balloon hit in the right-hand lane thanks to a very timely zap. So right out the gate here at a disadvantage in this matchup. However, we do have about a 1 or 2 elixir lead. Hey, by the way, guys, I want to give a big shout out. I saw today on YouTube that Bailey OP, Bailey, one of my personal favorite YouTubers, not like one of the hugest Supercell YouTubers out there, but I just really like that guy. I love his I just love his vibe. He just said today that he's quitting YouTube, so very sad, but I just wanted to also wish him well in life and just give a big shout out to Bailey. I think he's a really good dude, and it's sad to lose a really good YouTuber here in the Clash Royale community. I loved his Reddit kind of reaction videos. So anyway, here we go, guys. It's going to be a balloon coming in. The Tesla does lock on to the Lava Hound. Now we have the Fireball coming in too, helping those archers out. But again here, opting to use the E-Spirit is Lemon Tree, not against the Lava Hound, rather just going to have that Ice Golem tank for the pups instead. So 60 seconds remaining here in this match. We do have the tower advantage, ergo the damage? Man, I said Opinus, now I said dammer in a video. I tell you what, YouTube, just shut my channel down. Shut it down, man. So here we go. It's going to be the Xbow again. Same lane as the Lava Hound. Mega Knight does lock on to the, or excuse me, the Mega Minion does lock on to the Xbow. Fireball comes down, absolutely annihilating the Mega Minion and the Skeleton Dragon. So nice Fireball value there for Lemon Tree. And again, cycling another Ice Golem there to tank for all of those pups, getting some more value there out of that time, out of the Electro Spirit on the defensive end, and again, really preventing any big sizable damage on our right tower. So here comes another Lava Hound there at the bridge with 11 seconds left. We're just leaking elixir, just gonna wait on that Fireball. Fireball does come down. There's not enough time left for the opponent to do anything here, and that's gonna be all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, again, E-Spirit does touch down, I don't know, a little bit late, doesn't matter. There's 1 second left on the clock. There's no seconds left on the clock. So guys, what do you think of the new card? What do you think of the Electro Giant changes as well? Let me know in the comments below. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys using creator code CWA. Of course, go ahead and support Lemon Tree 68. Follow him on Twitter in the show notes below. Big shout out to Stats Royale for including the player profile and stats of Lemon Tree in the description below as well, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.